Normally a high-speed service between Newcastle and Plymouth had become one of the slowest ever by the time the sorry-looking express train limped into Plymouth shortly after noon today. It had set off shortly before 10 o'clock yesterday. It arrived 18 hours late. Many passengers weren't happy.
It's the worst I've ever seen it. Should never have happened. They let us go so far, then we stopped. We just stayed there. Just the other side of Bristol Temple Meads. We just sat in between Bristol Temple Meads and Bristol Parkway.
How long were you there?
Since about midnight till 8 o'clock this morning.
8 hours in Bristol.
In between the two stations.
What did you do?
Sat in the train. The buffet was shut a lot. There was nothing.
Was it warm?
Well, they started the engine up about 4 hours after they stopped it to heat us up. But it was freezing for about 4 hours. Two people over there had two little kids, and the kids were crying all the time. They couldn't get them to be quiet because of the cold.
It was trying to get hot water for our bottles because they ran out of hot water. The boiler broke down, and then the lights went off and the heating went off. So it was the children that suffered, really.
So your 7-week-old daughter had nothing to eat or drink?
Oh, we made it with cold water. So you just had to make do with it. Better than nothing.
You must have got rather worried about things.
Oh yeah, well we had to we put he's still got his pajamas on, the kid has, and we just put clothes over the top of him, pajamas on him, lots of gear on them to keep them warm.
It seems that Britain always gets caught out. Every year we have the same problems. It doesn't seem that way in the continent, in Norway and various countries like that. I don't know why we're always caught out.
A British Rail official was there to meet some of the passengers, but couldn't offer much consolation.
We do our best in bad weather conditions, but the conditions we experience on that stretch of track were a lot worse than we would normally encounter. And we did our very best, but we've been caught short throughout the whole of the country with extremely bad conditions.